I was not tech savvy and brought up in the online era. Could I still start this business? That is our subject today. This is Online Biz Real Talk. And we have an incredible subject, and we have some beautiful business partners backstage, and they're ready to fill you in on everything. And why is it that people are starting this business who was not brought up in the online era and who are not tech savvy, who didn't have an iPhone growing up or a computer or a laptop? That was me, right? I didn't know how to use this laptop, right? And I have a business partner that's starting, and that's what they were saying. Like, I'm not really tech savvy. I took a couple computer lessons, and I'm like, well, I didn't, and look at where I am. So God bless everybody. Thank you for joining. We have an incredible subject. We have also directions afterwards. Stay tuned because we're going to tell you how you can start this business, where you need to go, and what it entails. And first of all, we'll go over a subject a little bit. Welcome, ladies. How are you? I just realized that we have different nationalities. We're from all over, right? You notice that? I love that. Well, we have ladies here today. So why don't we switch it up a little bit and go with Tamika first? Tamika, why don't you introduce your beautiful self and tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, what kind of work you used to do, and then I'll ask you a little bit about the subject.
Okay. Hi, my name is Tamika Forbes, and I started this online business a few months ago, and I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I have 2 kids, and my background is in hairstyling. I've been a hairstylist for 23 years now, but currently I am a stay-at-home mom, and I started this online business just because I wanted to be more financially free and have the ability to stay home with my kids, be able to pick them up and do the things that they need to do, and just be there for them. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to have the finance that will, help me with that. And so this is why I decided to start this online business, and it's working perfectly for me so far, and I'm very happy. So for the topic, you don't have to be tech savvy to start. I'm not in the era of on being an online business owner, or even I never knew anything about computers growing up. I was born in the 80s, so I grew up in the 90s. I had my first phone at probably like when I was 18, and it was just one of those Nokia phones, just those little square phones. I think it had like the little snake game. So I didn't know anything about computers. I remember being in like junior high, and we just started doing computer courses in junior high. So, and then growing up, I never, like, as an adult, I was a hairstylist, so I never had any type of technical skills. I wasn't really a computer person. I'm not a computer tech. Nothing. I know nothing about computers. So, and I've just used the skills that I have, that I like, being creative and stuff like that, having an eye for things. And I guess maybe my hairstyling has has changed, like, helped me with this business as well, to be able to do it. So, and we have the step-by-step training, which helps out so much. Like, it teaches you to do ads, it teaches you to learn how to go on social media, how to post things on Facebook, how to post things on Instagram, TikTok. So you never are left worrying about, oh, can I do this business or not? Because there's people in the community here that or that are willing to help you if you have questions about anything in regards to any technical issues that you're having. So for me, I don't think you need to be tech savvy or have any type of technical skills to start this business, because everything is done for you when it comes to learning. So yeah, that's what I have to say. And thank you, Georgia.
You're welcome, girl. 100%. Even though you say that you wasn't tech savvy and you didn't really know about the online world, and you was fearful to like take this on. You wasn't familiar with the online world. I've seen your face when we were Zooming and I was having your coaching call, and this. I seen your Instagram, profile, and I've seen how you have it set up because you do hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that to me, I was like, this girl's gonna do amazing. This
Yeah.
girl's gonna do amazing because all you need to know. So if anybody's watching, and that's just what a person that's starting a business too, he was telling me, I don't do Facebook, I do Instagram. We'll start off with Instagram because that's exactly what you are professional at is Instagram and making your photos beautiful and making your content nice. That's exactly what's going to attract people. People attract to really good content, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're teaching our online business partners to just create a simple post about our products, about the business, whatever the case may be. It's super simple.
Yeah. And I find like when you're using, like if you have a Canva, if you put like, I think you can pay for Canva, and just use Canva because Canva is so easy. It gives you so many templates that you can use if you don't even know what to write or what type of post to use. You can go on Canva and it gives you it gives you so many templates that you can use towards posting on Facebook and in Instagram. So that's what I do. I go on Canva every day and I just create things. Like I create at least 4 things a day on Canva, and then at least I have that for the week. And then with my reels, I do like 3 or 4 reels I set one day a week or 2 days a week to do reels. And I know some people are not like, they don't do that stuff, but for me, I just like set a couple of days a week to do some reels so that at least I have them in my Instagram and my, in the back or whatever, so that once a week I can post, or every other day I post a reel. So you just have to plan it, right? But you don't have to be tech. You don't have to have any technical skills. You just have to plan.
Well, what about last night when we were doing our live with Paulo, and we have our team Zooms where we help you guys, we train you, and he showed us how AI creates you content and ad. That was like, oh my goodness, you put a few words in there and you say, make my ad like this, and it made it. So if anybody's thinking, what are you talking about AI? There is certain sites that you just type how you want your ad to be or what type of ad, and it creates it for you. It's funny too. Like if you can go on to those sites and say, show me how Georgia would look as a cartoon and what she would say and what she would do. Like it would all of a sudden make you, or it's just the AI nowadays it can make you anything. And we can leverage that technology and literally, boom, make a crazy ad that will make you a couple $1,000s a sale. Okay. All the way up to, 6K a sale. Like, and our commissions went up. Like they're going up in February. I was like, wow. So thank you, Tamika. God bless you. And why don't we go to Sandra? Sandra, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing fine, thank you.
Awesome. Why don't you introduce yourself for us? If you want, you could say something too in your language. If you want to speak in English, and then explain it in Spanish afterwards, because I know we have a lot of Spanish people watching, and we have a lot of people that maybe their English is not the best. So you can show that all people can start, even if your English isn't the best. So introduce yourself, and let's talk about the subject. Can someone start this business if they wasn't brought up in the online era?
Well, my name is Sandra Macias. I have 3 boys. When I started this online business, I kind of was worried about the technical stuff because I wasn't really, into the media, and I didn't know how to post, pictures, anything that people would like to see. So I kind of stay away from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. But when I started this business, the training actually helped me a lot because it helps you go through step by step. So even if you don't know how to work the computer, the training will allow you, will show you step by step how to do it. And that's how I learned more, and I was able to do more advertisement and all that. I'm still learning. It's a little bit easier than before. And that's what I like about this business, because even if you don't know, you can even ask our community, um, your mentor, your coach, and they will help you. No matter what it is about the training, something about Facebook, Instagram, whatever you need help with, we will be there to help you. Um, so I think everybody can do it, as long as you're able to, follow directions step by step. I think you can do it. I think you can do it.
100%. And, there's a lot of people out there who feel that they don't know if they can take on even, the online world, right? They don't know, they don't think they could take it on. But also, people out there don't think they can take it on because they have no time on their hands. They're working, they have kids. What would you tell anybody that feels that, they're working, they have 2 jobs? You are a perfect example. You have 2 jobs, you have 3 boys, you're busy, but you still run your business.
Yes, it's kind of tough having 2 jobs and running your business. It took me a while to go through the training and build my business up slowly, but I just tried. Whatever time I had during lunchtime, I would do like half an hour, or when I got off of work or during the morning, I tried to uh, work on it as much as I can. On the weekends too, I had to work.
Yeah. Did you want to say anything in? Oh, I think her internet went off a little. Yeah, she's been having a bad connection. All right, we'll get back to Sandra in a little bit if her connection gets better.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. I was going to say, why don't you explain a little bit in Spanish for us? Tell us a little bit in Spanish and what people could expect in this business.
Para los que hablan español, todos los que puedan usar la computadora, o no tienen que ser exactamente geniosos para usar la computadora. Mientras sigan el entrenamiento paso por paso, pueden hacer este negocio. Nomás seguir las instrucciones, y aunque uno no tenga ese sentido de usar como la computadora, puedes preguntar. Tenemos mucha gente en la comunidad que te puede ayudar. Pues al coach, a tu mentor, puedes preguntar y te pueden ayudar. Nosotros somos una familia grande que, aunque no tienes que tener vergüenza, somos una familia que puede ayudarte. Si deseas en tratar este negocio, puedes comunicarte con cualquiera de nosotros y nosotros te podemos ayudar. Pero como te digo, cualquiera que no sabe usar la computadora, eso también ayudamos en eso también.
Thank you, girl. God bless you. Thank you. And yeah, so if anybody's looking for something they can do on the side and they feel like they don't have time or they're not tech savvy, then this is it, because we set you up with everything. And you're just plugged into a system and a business that's already made. So I love that. This is like a franchise, but you're the owner. It's your name on there. It's your business. You can literally, create what you want and contour it to yourself. So that's what I love about this business. You're the boss, right? But at the same time, you're not alone. Got a whole slew of team and tech team and coach, mentor that's going to help you every step of the way. So thank you, Sandra. God bless you. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Nadia, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm doing
Nice.
good. How
Awesome.
is everyone?
Good. I know you got some
Good.
snow in your yard. You're like, did you get snow in BC? I'm like, no. This is what it looks like in BC. I didn't show you.
Lucky you.
Well, see,
Wow.
there's snow way up there, but anywhere I am or the water, it looks pretty good. So not yet. I hope we don't get it from Alberta. I hope we
I don't mind the snow. It's the cold that gets you, right? So my name is Nadia, and I'm a mom of two, and I live in the Calgary area. So Tomika and I were neighbors. So we had a lot of snow yesterday. So I started this business a couple years ago, and I really didn't know what it was about so my husband started it. My husband signed up, and he came to me and he said, "Don't be mad, but you know how we're looking for an opportunity. So I found this." And I said, "No, but there is a refundable fee within 30 days. So just take a look at it." So we went through some videos, right, to learn about the products and whatnot. And then um, I looked into the training. And what I quickly found out is that everything in the training is step by step. Everything's video based, and every video pretty much tells you where to click, where to go. It's very easy. You just need to follow it. So as long as you're coachable and you're willing to learn, this business is really not like, it's not hard to set things up. It's just you just need to put some time and effort, right? You just need to sit down and do it, because I think the hardest part for a lot of people is to actually make yourself sit down in front of this computer, because most of us don't really like computers. We're like, a lot of people are not tech savvy. Like, I can't say that I wasn't brought up in the era. I guess I was, because the internet was already booming in my teens. But I was never interested in this. Like, I was never interested in, social media wasn't even a thing then. Like, it was no such thing as social media. Social media started coming out much later. So we started learning about this stuff by trial and error, right? So, but this business gives you more detail and more information on setting up ads and things like that. Something that nobody teaches you in school. But like I said, because everything's video based, and there's every single little detail, where to go, where to click, how to send it. There's like text and video. So even if you're from the generation where computers was not a thing, and you're not so good at it, and you don't need to have a IT background, you don't need to be really good at computers to run this business. That's the point. Because again, there's a lot of work that's done for you on the back end, like your funnel. To create a funnel is also, you need to know how to do this, but you don't have to, because it's done for you here. Once you come and join, this stuff is done for you, and then the rest is explained. And if you have issues, you have a community to go and reach out and ask for help. So really, it's not such a big deal to go through the training to set up your business. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, 100%. It's not something where you're left alone. You're in it, as an online business owner, as a boss, just like I was saying earlier, but you're not left alone. You're not someone who needs to carry the burden on yourself. And I think that's what makes so many people comfortable with starting this business. And it gives them it helps them to take the leap of faith of starting. And that's what happened with your hubby, right? He took the leap of faith when he got super busy with his own thing and starting a new job and everything, and you took over. So, and it just shows you, like, you wasn't left behind. Like, you were scared. You're like, I don't think I could do this. And then you was like, well, and then I brought you in the chat with the Russian girls, and I'm like, look, they all speak Russian and they're German. You're like, oh, and all of you started talking. I'm like, I have no clue what they're saying, but whatever. And I have a little bit of Russian in me. I still don't know Russian, but yeah, I was like, thank God, like, she feels comfortable. Like, I liked it. I don't like when people feel uncomfortable, because I know the feeling. I started this business and I looked at everybody. I'm like, they're rich, they're successful, they're super educated, they're super tech savvy. I'm broke. I'm not tech savvy. I only had a 7th grade education. Then I started to get to know people. I'm like, whoa, you were homeless? before. You literally only have a fifth grade education, or it's they started and their van was broken down and they was embarrassed to drop their kids off at school, because the door wouldn't open or it would fall off. So, and then I'm like, you guys are millionaires now. Look at yous. Like, and they became my best friends. I became best friends with the people who are most successful in this business because they're normal and we had something in common. And it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your skills, it doesn't matter your background, your education. If you were homeless, if you spoke a different language, if you come from a third world country or whatever it is, like you can do this. We're human, right? We can learn. We learn how to become a nurse, we learn how to become a doctor, we learn how to do financing, whatever it is. We can learn this. It's super simple, it's super easy. And even for those who are really hands-on, like the construction workers, the welders, the truck drivers, like there are no computer skills. I have my coach, Paul, like he literally was a truck driver. And 11 months into this business, he sold his trucking company. He owned his own trucking company. He made enough money to sell his trucking company and get his wife out of the financing, working with numbers. And and they literally paid off so many things, and they're living their best life, and they're traveling to Bali and having their beautiful RV and just doing their own things, canoeing, hanging out. And that's happened for so many of my business partners who aren't tech savvy, or who because he jokes around that he's a 2-finger typer. And when he jokes around, I look at him and I'm like, because I'm a 2-finger typer, and he's like 25 years older than me. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be more tech savvy than him because I'm younger, but no, he's more tech savvy than me, right? So I don't think that that that's gonna hold you back. Hi, Marcel, how are you? Hello. Oh, you're on mute there. Hi, nice to see you. You look really nice and pink.
Thank you.
Nadia, you're welcome. Nadia was just going over everything. So you're up if you want. You can introduce yourself for us, and you can kind of go over the subject. I was not brought up in the online era, in the being tech savvy or with a computer or iPhone. And can I still start this online business? So if you want, you can introduce yourself for us. Tell us a little bit about your background, where you're from, maybe what kind of work or background you had. And go over the subject a little. Could someone start this even if they wasn't brought up in the online era?
Okay. Hi, thank you so much, Georgia. Thank you. My name is Marcel. I'm a mom of 4 beautiful children. I live in Mississauga, Ontario. I used to be a personal support worker, and I'm proud to be online digital business owner. So I joined this business because it's really flexible. I'm originally from Congo. So I moved here like 23 years ago. So, and last year I leave of absence, but I did not go back to work anymore. And I'm enjoying my business because I'm my own boss. I don't have to answer to anybody. So when I joined online, I don't know anything about a website. All I know is just go and check people's pictures and scroll Facebook, Instagram, everything. So since I joined the business, oh my God, there's so much I learned, and even I'm more confident than I used to. Like, there's me before I cannot even go like I'm talking in a million of people, like in Facebook. So everybody see me. So now I can do anything. With this business, sky is the limit. You can do anything. As long you put your mind into, and as long you are coachable, you can do it. And it's easy. Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter. Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your degree. It doesn't matter your age. That's the thing. That's what I love the business so much. And thank you so much, Coach Georgia.
You're welcome, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, yeah, being a personal support worker, I see a lot of people. You'll be surprised, if you talk about that in our team, you'll be surprised how many people are personal support workers in our team. And it's funny, there is a lot of people that are from Rwanda and Congo in that are personal support workers. So it seems like they came from their country and they studied and they got it really quick for working as a personal support worker. They're from, a lot of them are from the US that are personal support workers, and I have a few from Canada too. That's in Toronto.
Yeah.
So what I notice, just to let it out there, is a lot of people when they're, say for instance, they're not taking care of their people, they're resting, or they're done eating, or whatever the case may be, they help that person or in that group. They have time to work on their business. They take out their phone and they start working on it. So is that your experience too?
Yeah, like when I used to work, when I joined this business last year, even I go see a client, after I finish see my client, you say, oh, you have 20 minutes. Oh, you can sit down. I can just sit down on my phone and do my business and checking. We don't do much. All we have to do is just create some story and post a picture and just check how our business is doing. That's it, So I'm enjoying though, really. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Africa.
Oh, beautiful. When are you planning on going to Africa?
Soon, inshallah.
Oh, amen. You'll get there. Make the plans. I always say that, like when you're coming up with a plan, and this is for everybody who's watching, all my business partners, like literally start doing it. Start looking where you're going to stay. Start making the plan. Start thinking about how much money you need to get there. Start thinking about how many ads you need to put out. Start thinking about how many buyers you need to get, how many sales to make that money, and then you're going to get those incentives. So you're like, okay, I'm okay. I'm good to go. Like that's the things that I've done. Like even with this house, like, or even whatever it is that I changed in my life. Like even when I purchased my car, I'm like, okay, I need to make this certain amount of money. So I still have savings, and we want that car. I did it. I was like, oh my goodness, I got it. And then same thing with this house. I'm like, okay, I need to make this certain amount of money. I need to make sure I make this amount of money every month and be able to still make more money for this or that, or savings or ads. And I did it. Like if you attach your goal to this business, you will succeed. And if you involve even helping people. Yeah. Thank you, girl. God bless you. Did you want to say anything in your language?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ok, comme j'ai dit, mon nom c'est Marcel. J'habite à Mississauga, Ontario. Je suis online digital business owner. Le problème est que tout le monde peut faire cette business. Quoi qu'en soit, tu es âgé que tu es, tu peux le faire. Et c'est une business, quand tu rentres dedans, c'est pour toi-même. Tu peux faire tout ce que tu veux avec le business. Parce que c'est pour toi. Donc, vraiment, l'essentiel est que tu fais un effort. Si tu fais l'effort, je te dis la vérité, tu ne vas jamais regretter que tu es rentré dans cette business. Je te dis la vérité. Le problème est que ce n'est pas vraiment que... Bien sûr, je ne dis pas qu'il ne faut pas travailler. On peut travailler. Bah, il faut qu'on travaille vraiment doucement, quoi. Il ne faut pas qu'on prenne toute notre énergie à travailler, que quand on travaille, c'est fini. Non, la vie, ça ne s'arrête pas là. Tu vois? Donc, vraiment, ce que j'ai dit, je veux que les gens viennent regarder cette business. Tout le monde peut le faire. Merci beaucoup. Mon nom, c'est Marcel. J'habite à Mississauga. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Coach Georgia.
Thank you. I know how you said thank you. Merci beaucoup. Is that thank you? I know a few French words, so I know kind of when you were ending it. But also, like, there's so many people too that want to start the business that's French, and they was like, "Oh my goodness, well, I don't know English that well." Like, they were talking with me. I don't know English. My English is not the best. Could somebody help me if I needed to? So there you go. We have people that speak French, and we also have the training to be converted to French. So it doesn't matter where you come from or your,
Yep.
yeah. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, girl. God bless you. So I guess I'll go
Right.
over, yeah, I'll go over a little bit of this subject. So I am Georgia Williams, a president and CEO, as you can see here. I'm a coach and a mentor. I always joke around that I wear many hats. A lot of people who become presidents or CEOs or coaches, they don't do the mentorship anymore. They're like, okay, I'll step down. But I like to continue to mentor my business partners, and mentorship is very important. I say in order to become a leader, you must work with your pack, right? You must also be, and go to their beginning level and sit with them one-on-one and teach them to become also bosses, right? Also mentors, also coaches. And, that's the way they're going to take on their business. And that's the way they're going to succeed above and beyond, because you must also not only just be a boss, but you must be an exemplar, and you must be there, for people and teach everybody so that they could, continue to grow and continue even to teach their business partners if they want to mentor and coach. So here in this online world, in the online era, not just this business, everywhere in the world, it's growing at an exponential rate, and many people are being left behind because they're not tech savvy, and that's only because they think that they can't do what we do. So believe me, I have a lot of friends and a lot of family who look at me that like, Georgia, you're a president CEO. Georgia, you're good at computers. You're smarter than me or whatever. And I'm like, not at all, not at all. Because the thing is when I first started this business, I did not know how to work this laptop. So this laptop was like this shiny little MacBook Air, and it's still in its box, and nobody wanted to touch it, right? We didn't even know how to turn it on. I got it because it's Apple. It's like, okay, let's get the best of the best laptops. That's what I thought. And if we need it, I'll work on things. But I never ever used it. I didn't know how to turn it on. I didn't know how to move my mouse around. I didn't know how to copy and paste. Very simple things I didn't know how to do. And look at me now. I'm coaching and mentoring 200 people directly, and I'm coaching and mentoring hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. Like literally in our community, there's a lot of people, and like literally, I throw tips in there. I coach them, I help them, but one-on-one, I pretty much help a group of people, a couple hundred people at a time. And we do our Zooms, and I continue to teach them how to be tech savvy. And we do our one-on-one Zooms. Sometimes it takes a little longer. I'll be honest with you, an hour or hour and a half, and the task only should have been 20 minutes. The thing is sometimes we get into some technical difficulties, but that's where you have us. So you're not left alone. Most people, when they get into technical difficulties, they drop their business and they drop whatever, their Shopify, their Amazon, whatever it might be. I can't do it. Not with us. We're like, don't worry, we got you. You need help with that? We'll overcome it. We've been through that same issue. The thing is we have a system that's proven, and we have a system that literally has been trialed, has been tested, and continues to be tested and continues to grow and continues to be updated every single day. So we know that issue that you might be keeping you from doing the next step in our training, because it could be a very simple thing. A lot of my business partners, their computer needed to be updated. They needed to update their Google Chrome. They needed to literally restart their computer. Something so simple. People get into jams. Their internet isn't working very good, right? They need to call their internet service because, and their videos aren't showing up in their training because they have a protection on their computer that won't allow them to watch videos. It's just silly little things. And we are here to tell you these silly little things will be big to someone who's not tech savvy or from the online world. And they'll be like, oh my goodness, what do I do? I understand that. That's why we're here to help you to have a smooth process and literally create your empire online in a way where you don't have to be scared and you're not alone. So the reason why, and I know maybe, in my community, of online business owners, I hear the word often, um, you know, don't like literally babysit your business partners, or, they have to learn on their own. I hear that ever so often. But in my heart, and I guess maybe me being a Christian, is that I can't see people like going through that. I already know what I went through, because in the first year of this business was difficult for me because I wasn't tech savvy, and take me like an hour or 2 hours to find the answer, right? And I was shy to ask people for like a simple question that needed to be answered because I was embarrassed because I didn't know. I only had a 7th grade education. So now I understand that, and I learned all that, and I know it made me a very good coach. You see, I just got to leave while we're just talking. I know it made me a good coach because it made me learn, and it also made me see, like, I'm not going to let Nadia wait on that. Nadia has 2 kids. I'm going to make sure I give her the answer right away. So I make it very simple. Like, if you guys got a question, ask in our chat, and we'll direct you. We'll not only give you the answer, but we'll tell you where to find the answer so you can find it again. And for you to also, you can help somebody else in the chat if they needed it and you've seen them real quick. You go through that chat 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, and get all those beautiful little tips that are golden nuggets that are going to help your business. So with that being said, I've been through it all, and I know, and we're here to help you. And what I see from my business partners that I coach and mentor directly, what I see is success, a huge success rate. And I see a lot of people out there want me to be their coach and mentor. And they want to be in my team, and they want to be in my group because they see my business partners succeeding and getting buyers and getting sales that are $1,500 a sale all the way up to $6,000 a sale. People see this and they're attracted to me. They're like, what is Georgia teaching these people that we're not learning? We want to learn and we want to grow. So with that being said, is I know we have something good. I know we have a good system. I know we have a good platform. I know we have good products. I know we have good ads. So it's working for us, right? There's many people in the online world that, other online businesses and gurus, it's not working. They're having a hard time adjusting from the offline world to the online world. They're having a hard time building up their website and their sales funnel, choosing the right products. So when I say you're literally plugging into a system that's already built for you, we build you a website, we attach it to a sales funnel. And what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is something that literally runs for you 24/7. So you click on somebody's ad, and then our sales funnel kicks in and it walks them through the buying process and sends them information and continues to remind them for about a month and a half, email-wise, an email campaign for a couple times a day throughout that month and a half, and continues to walk them through the buying process so a sale could be made. And then I make sure that sale is transactioned, properly, because the higher end products, we need to make sure that the transactions are secure. So we make sure everybody's transactions are secure. We make sure that everybody, has a safe purchase. And we also make sure that everybody, even their emails, like if somebody wanted to have their watch the workshop, we have very secure systems where we don't rent or sell people's emails, because nobody wants spammy, stuff coming to them. So so that's what I would say. Anybody could start this. You don't have to be a guru. And what's different about our online business is you get everything set up for you. So you're literally filling out a form. You're filling out a form where that form is just needing your information in there, and it's just asking you what do you want other on your website. Do you want your name displayed on your website? Do you want your picture displayed on your website? That's what it's asking you, but it already has the websites made for you. Okay, you can change some things on it, but you don't need to, right? And when you sign up, you get everything for you, like set up for you. You don't have to pay for training. You don't have to pay a monthly fee. You literally get everything set up for you. So yeah, and my experience so far in this online business and being in the online world is it's really easy. It's super, super easy. And I have a lot of ads. I have like 3 paid ads running, and I had tons of free ads running. And I spend like $10 on an ad, $15 a day on an ad. Like you could choose. Like you can have your ads running for you like constantly, lifetime. And if you want to spend $5, $10, $15 an ad, or you can still even have free ads running for you lifetime. Like you're like, I like that. This ad, it keeps dishing it out all over Calgary. I'll just keep the $10 on it. And if you're like, well, I also want to do the free ads, and I like that it keeps pushing it out all over Calgary too. And maybe once in a while, I have to update my free ad. That's the difference. You may have to update your free ads once in a while. And same thing, free ads. If you just keep posting, and people will attract, and people will be ready to buy in, and then you get a sale. So yeah, that's it for me. And if anybody wants more information, you just go to our websites in this post. And if you see this live on any one of my business partners' pages, and you're like, well, they're not in this video, it means that they're able to mentor and coach you. And maybe they didn't attend this because they're shy, or they're working, or whatever the case may be. But we want to show you here that we're real people ready to help you get started. All these ladies here are mentors. There's guys here, believe me. No guys are here today, but we have a lot of guys in the business. But what I've seen, it's funny. I've seen this, and this has happened with Nadia. This has happened with Esther. This happened with so many people. I can't even name them all, where their husbands start the business and the wives take over because, or their husbands just felt like they're not tech savvy, or they still want to work. And, you could take it over, just take me out of my work eventually. And then eventually they start doing it. So if you're one of those out there, and you feel like you have a lot on your hands right now, but you have a stay-at-home spouse, and they're watching the kids and they're chilling, whether it's a man or women, a wife or husband, whatever one's at home, think about this. It's a really good tag team business. I really like that. It's a really good, power couple business. I've seen couples create such a big empire with that, where one come home, both are working, even one comes home, the other one can work on the business, or during their break, they can do the business. Because even my one business partner, he's a truck driver. And he tells me he works on his business when he gets to his destinations and they unload his truck, because he doesn't unload it. He's just a driver. So he's like, sometimes it takes them like an hour to unload, or even 2 hours. So while they're unloading his truck, he works on his laptop, and he has his internet from his phone. He has it tethering from his phone, right? So no matter where he goes, he can still work on his business. That's how simple it is. That's how simple. It's the online world, guys. There is nothing that can stop you. If you are hard at labor, if it took you 6 years to get a degree in being a doctor, or whatever the case may be, sometimes 10 years, you can do this. This is a cinch. You literally can get set up in like 2-3 days. We can set you up in 2-3 days and have your ad running in just a few days. So God bless everybody. Did any of you ladies want to add something before I let you guys go? You wanted to add something? Sorry, go on.
Okay. Àwọn yẹn wá, ẹ wò bísínẹ́sì yìí, ẹ wá wo bísínẹ́sì yìí, ẹ wá wo bísínẹ́sì yìí, ẹ wò, a bá ń jáde lójoojúmọ́, a fi ń sọ fún yín pé nǹkan wà tẹ́ lè ṣe. Kì í ṣe pé ká máa ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ wò, mí ní ká máa ṣiṣẹ́ o. Ẹ jẹ́ á ṣiṣẹ́, àmọ́ ẹ jẹ́ á ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò ní ní wá lára. Ẹ jẹ́ á ṣiṣẹ́ ká bàa lè jẹ, ká bàa lè sinmi. Ṣóyé yín? So ẹ wá wo bísínẹ́sì yìí, bá yín ṣeré o. Bísínẹ́sì yìí kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ rẹ. Ẹ sì yí ojoojúmọ́ a bá ń jáde, a wá ń sọ fún yín pé ẹ wò, tí nǹkan bá dùn tó bá dáa, ẹ jẹ́ ká wọnú ẹ̀, káwa náà ká tiẹ̀ ká fi rí ìgbádùn ara wa. Lóòótọ́ ìlú òyìnbó àwa ká wá ṣiṣẹ́, àbí ẹ mọ̀, ṣe bá a ní àwa lo òyìnbó ká fi akọ̀wé òkè délé ni. Ẹ wá yẹ kíní yìí wò. Tẹ́yìn náà bá wọ bẹ̀, ẹ rí ohun tí mò ń sọ. tá a bá ń jáde lójoojúmọ́ kẹfìgé à ń sọ fáwọn tiwantiwa ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé àwọn òyìnbó nìkan àwọn òyìnbó kì í ṣe àwọn òyìnbó nìkan ló wà ní kíní ìbáyìí èèyàn pọ̀ àwọn elédè pọ̀ ń bẹ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wá wò ẹ jáde kẹ wá wò ẹ wá wo ohun tá à ń sọ ẹ ṣé gan ni o ẹ ṣé o all right thank you so much Coach Jojo.
You're welcome, girl. God bless you. So what language was that?
That's Yoruba.
Yoga. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So anybody who wants to get started, just go to our links in our bio, add your name and your email, watch our free workshop. It's every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you can't make the live, just watch the replay. The replay is going to show you exactly what it shows you on the live. We have all the slides. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. So we love you all. God bless. Have an incredible day. Hit that link, add your name and email, watch the free workshop, ask us any questions, and we'd love to get you started. Okay? Bye. Thank you, ladies.